You know what we didn't do? We didn't really properly go through all of the stuff that we just gathered. Let's see. Like this, for example. Old currency used by horn scent, made by coating spiral horns with silver. Temporarily boosts item discovery, can also be sold for a high price. These trinkets were once symbolic of society's upper echelons. So, if I remember, so I took a peek at my map earlier, and I saw that Redmane Freya is right here, I believe. This is Redmane Freya, and that person over there, the one we talked to before, who definitely doesn't like us, who's not a fan of the Tarnished or Marika, um, is I don't know if his name is Horn Scent or if he is a Horn Scent. I think he is a Horn Scent. And I think one of the things we're going to find out as we progress through the DLC is that there is a clash between Mesmer and the Horn Scent, which I'm wondering if the Horn Scent have any relation to the Omen at all. We were talking about as we progressed through Lanedell before while getting ready for the DLC and all that stuff, we met up with the Dung Eater and we speculated whether or not he has any connection to the Omens, like Moog and Morgott, taking the role of full monarch. But no matter how much of his bloody bedchamber he tried to share, he received no response from the young Empyrean. Ooh, yeah, good. Fuck you, Moog. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a lot of the omens or the horn scent or their own thing. I wonder if there's a connection or a descendancy between them. Let's see, we have this fire coil, a device of fire used by Mesmer's soldiers, lingering embers bundled into a coil. Craftable item. Uses FP to conjure tiny fire snakes from the spot that it is thrown. The writhing snakes pursue foes. Fire was a symbol of the crusade, and even Mesmer's rank and file soldiers would wield it. I kind of want to use one. I want to see what it looks like. Let's see. We're going to equip that. I think that was the only... I think that was it for, like, usable items that we found. So let's... Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm in the wrong inventory slot. Uh... Let's see. Crafting items. We found the Empyrean Blood Burgeon, a young shoot heavy with Empyrean blood. Material used for crafting items exceedingly rare to find. Said to burgeon forth from where the golden blood of Mikola, the wounded Empyrean, pooled. The wounded Empyrean? But his little footprint here did mention that this was the first spot where he spilled his own flesh or separated himself from his own flesh. So the wounded Empyrean probably wounded himself. Unless unless it's like shedding skin type of deal. Let's see, red mushroom that grows in sullen lands. The flesh of the mushroom is similar to raw meat and can serve as pot innards. Berry-like fruit that grows into spirit grave grass, material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in the realm of shadow, though its bitter taste makes it unsuitable for consumption by humans. Let me see. We also got... We can craft new things. What can we craft? Probably be easier if I looked at the book. We got some crafting materials. We got a skidoo tree fragment. That's it for that. Greater Potentate's Cookbook. Hefty Fire Pot. A record of crafting techniques of the Greater Potentate who roamed lands near and far. Haunted by the grotesque practice of his village of birth, he stuffed great pots with all manner of things. Ooh, jeez. A somber plain covered in spirit graves. The spiral tower of the Hornsent lies to the northwest, and the entire expanse is marred by the harrowing ravages of war. There's story connected to the maps? I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could get story from the maps. That's cool as shit. I don't think we found anything in magic or incantations. We did find one new spirit ash, and we found these 5 weapons. The Black Steel Great Hammer, I think we already looked at this. The Mesmer Soldier's Axe. The Great Sword of Solitude. I think we looked at all of these, actually. Like, not on purpose. I think we kind of did it on accident because we were kind of excited that we saw new things. Nothing here, nothing here, nothing here. We did find new armor. Steel Helm of the Knights of the Solitary Jail, part of a heavy armor set that covers the whole body and overlapping plates of steel. The nameless mausoleums of the Realm of Shadow are said to hold the spirits of warriors who lost their names or their hearts. Overlapping plates of steel and bedecked with a black cloak. Okay, okay. What else do we got? We found a talisman. I think we already looked at this one. This Blade of Mercy. And then... Oh, this map. That's what we were kind of looking for, was this map. That I keep scrolling past. Let's see. Need to go buy creamer. Uh-oh! Forgot the creamer. And forgot to... Anyway, you know what? We're not going to finish that joke. Let's see. There's a bridge. So I'm on this side of the bridge. So the next one is over here. And the next one is up there. So we have 2 choices. We can go that way, or we can go that way. Let's, I want to refresh my memory here real quick. Okay, I have been over here because that's where we saw them fighting. Let's take a look around this perimeter real quick. Oh, there's another path here? Oh my. Okay. So we can choose to follow Miquella's footsteps right off the bat, or we can kind of diverge a little. I think what we'll do is we'll follow a path. So I think it's one of these 2 places that we need to go. You're pointing me in that direction. You're pointing me in this direction. This is where we came from. That's something over there. That just continues forward. Okay, 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 okay. You know what? I think we'll go through there. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, I think we'll go this way. Ooh, what are we gonna find? I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm excited. Can you not? Oh! That's a big place. Is that a legacy dungeon? Let's see. Where else can we go? Oh my gosh. I thought it was a cute little animal. Oh, there's... Wow, they do some damage. Wonder what's up here. I wonder if this leads us back to, let's see. There's potential that this leads us back to, the beginning of the area. Ow. Really? Oh, that is just a sheer cliffside. Oh, that looks like something right there, alright. That's for damn sure. Where are we? Okay. Not exactly where I thought we were gonna be. But we're somewhere. That's gonna be something. Let's follow this cliffside a little bit. Oh my! Oh, I think we picked a good one. Hello. What the hell was that? Ow. Ooh. Okay. Oh, he just spit on me. And it caused like a blood flame effect. That's what I was waiting for. I wanted to see what that did. Not that tough. Oh, this is definitely going to be something over here. That attack is one input. I wonder what these ogre-like creatures are. They do kind of remind me of the Omen. Ooh, I can drop down here. I don't have to drop down here. I can just drop down on this guy. Ooh. Anything up here? What a nerd. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh my gosh, this is not good for fighting the dogs. Was that all it was? Was the Skidoo tree fragment? It's so dark all of a sudden, I can't see. Where's the road? So this should lead me back to the side of Grace. I wonder if that was just the graveyard that was so dark. Just a field of graves. Oh, look at the cute little turtles. Revered Spirit Ash. Okay. This one's gonna be hard to deal with. Ooh, what is that weapon? They have like forks. Oh, I never tried the fire snakes. Here's the perfect candidate for that. Interesting. Not too special, but I'm sure there's a way to make them annoying. Is that the the Western Nameless Monument Mausoleum? Is that what it's called? Mausoleum? Yeah, yeah. Is that a guy over there? I think that's a guy over there. Should we go say hi? I think we should go say hi. Hello, guy over there. You are not a guy. You are a statue. You are the same statue that I just visited. I just don't have any sense of direction whatsoever. Where did this guy come from? So what's it going to be up here if this guy's up here? What is this? A larval tear. It changed the grave sites too. Oh? Hello? Forager Brood Cookbook. And a black firefly. Where's all my cookbooks? Oh, they'd be under key items. Material needed by Renala to grant rebirth. An exceptionally rare creature that burgeons from spirit graves and lives only in a fleeting existence. Neither flesh nor spirit, but something in between. Material acquired by the amber egg cradled by Renala, queen of the full moon, to birth people anew. Being born anew allows the reallocation of attributes boosted by leveling up. So this larval tier is different than the other like 9 of them that I have. Interesting. Fireproof pickled liver. Temporarily grants large boost to fire damage negation. Okay. That wasn't a bad find at all. I kind of want to keep going because I'm almost to the I'm almost to the area I want to be in. It's raining, it's pouring. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, this has to happen. They definitely did not like me attacking the big one. That was cool as shit. I think we're gonna leave him alone though. Oh. Oh. They're a lot more aggressive than they look. Got it. Okay. Oh, it's just a skull. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just minding my own business over here. Seriously? Fuck off. Nope. Nothing. Damn it. No, you're not. Why is all the wildlife trying to kill me all of a sudden? Jeez. Ooh, I see a bear. Oh my god, this bear is tanky. That's a big old furry butt. Ooh, did we make it? Yeah, we did. Let's see. What is this right below me? A chapel of some kind? You can see everyone's trying to jump on top of it. There's the start, right there. Oh, you could totally jump that with Torrent. Are we going to? Potentially. Another painting. We gotta make sure to complete these paintings. Once we've, like, explored everything and know where to look. Is that a poison swamp? No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Almost ran myself off a cliff. Did I even see the item that we just picked up? I don't even think I saw... Oh, because it's below us. It's very tempting to try to jump it. But there obviously has to be another way up here. So we're not gonna risk it. There's another way up there, we'll find that. We'll play the video game as it's meant to be played. Damn lightning rams. Okay. What about up here? I say as I totally don't take the intended path to get up here. Oh, okay. It's just you. Ooh. Sanguine Amaryllis. Definitely gonna have to take a look at that. Ooh, I wonder what's gonna be in here. The Prospect Town. Hold on, I gotta find the road. I want to take the I want to take the right way to get in here. There we go. Ooh. This is just a dead end. Can we Skyrim our way up? Oh, hello. Oh, hello. I'm gonna murder your friend right in front of you. Have we been here? I think we've been here. Yes, we have. So, did I miss the Prospect Town somehow? Uh-oh. Okay. Am I blind? I mean, I guess technically this would be a blind playthrough. Did I just come up here? Ah! Okay. Be wary of right. Easy peasy. Am I missing a pot? Nope. Okay. That was satisfying. Any secret goodies back here? No? Wait. Nope. Okay. He was staring at something. I think he's just staring out over the cliffside, talking to his friend over there. Hey! Hey, what's your name? It's Jimmy. What's your name? Ezekiel. Fuck you, Ezekiel. Now he's crying because Ezekiel's dead. Ah, beautiful. Although I don't know what he's looking at. A friendly servant of Ra. I wonder what their story is. Wonder why they're here. Oh, there's a party going on over here. Very similar to Moog when he raises his spear in Nihil. What did I miss? Celebrate good times. Come on. Are they eating? Are they like sniffing his butthole or something? Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Nope. Oh, you bastard. Of course he had one more swing. Ooh, I got a Steak America. What is with all these gross sounds? Did you get the... What kind of creamer did you get, Chris? Can't believe I have the buff for PvE. You're next. I was right! There's blood flame involved. Oh! The same power as Moog, huh? What is the Blood Fiend's arm? So that's what they're called. Scales with arcane, mostly strength. A weapon used by the Blood Fiends, an arm pulled from the corpse of one of their kin and wielded as a makeshift weapon. Having been sanctified by a blood ritual, this armament is capable of spraying blood stored within when executing a strong attack. That strong attack is awful. No range. That's a huge weapon too. Holy crap. So we got Blood Fiends who, the Formless Mother. That's what Moog's deity is called, is the Formless Mother. I like how they kind of give you that little, what's the word I'm looking for? Precursor. You see him performing the same kind of, like, thrusting attack that Moog does. And it's, and you're like, oh, hey, we just murdered Moog to get here, and these guys do the same thing that he does. And sure enough, they're the same fucking thing. Maybe we might get more blood flame spells, question mark, wink wink, nudge nudge, point point, tickle tickle. Outer God Heirloom. Now, I'm gonna assume that this heirloom boosts arcane. A talisman engraved with the lore of an outer god raises arcane. The clan who lost everything in the great fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor, normally an act of sanctity, and saw in its shadow a twisted deity. The clan had suffered such torment that the horrible thing was taken as an object of worship. Lost everything in the great fires peered upon the corpse of their ancestor. Ooh, okay. Is there something walking near me? We finally found an arcane talisman. I'm surprised they had to put it in the DLC. Blood Fiend. So that's what the Mesmer soldiers are fighting on the other side of that bridge. Oh. 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 I am the lord of this town now. Mwahaha. Anyway. Was that all that was here? Was just that talisman? I'm not surprised. I just kind of figured there'd be a little more. Just sweet cream? Wait, Italian? Wait, Italian sweet cream? Wait, hold on. Hold up, hold up. I got a little too caught up in this little area here. Came back with creamer, got Italian sweet cream kinky. It's just sweet cream. Oh, that thing is huge. That's what she, anyway. What, my arm? My giant blood spitting arm? What the hell? Where did you come from? Oh wait, I died, that's right. They worship the corpses of their ancestors, and now they've gone to join them. This is actually a cool little area. Was that all that was here? I think so. I think we saw everything here. Okay. Let's see. The Cliff Road Terminus. But there's still a little bit more. Oh, 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 that's death. Nope. What the hell? Why are there summon signs here? Tim? Tim almost got me killed. Nope. So what the hell is this place? Oh! Is that a footprint I see? Okay. Okay. Fort Knight. Carved words coalesce. I abandon here a part of the flesh of my body. And another Empyrean blood virgin. So who are you? You look cool as shit.
You must be the Tarnished. I am Ansbach. Formerly in service to Lord Moog, but now, like you, another soul guided by kindly Mikola. I'm hardly the steady hand I once was. My fighting days are far behind me, which is why I have chosen to dedicate myself to investigation, to discern Tender Mikola's ultimate purpose. I'd rather not volunteer service to a new master unless I know that I can be of use.
In service to Moog, huh?
May I request a service of you? 6 crosses, identical to this one, have been discovered in these lands. They are akin to Tender Mikola's footprints, or gravestones, which mark what he's left behind. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here. If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Hello there. Together, we work. Together, for Mikola the Kind. Many things we have found.
Ooh, a merchant. What does he sell? Rune arcs. Thank you. Note, sealed spirit springs. Yeah, I'm gonna take some of those. Well-pickled turtleneck. Turtleneck meat that has been thoroughly pickled in a bitter solution. Temporarily grants large boosts to stamina recovery speed. Uh-oh. Stamina recovery speed? Oh, shield builds are gonna be so overpowered.
I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brute. Things bring joy to all. I like finding things. For you, Lady Leda, her allies, and the forager brute. Things bring joy to all. Goodbye.
I was looking at the stuff that he sold, and I saw the, what do you call it? The turtleneck, thank you. The turtleneck. And all I could think of is how big of a buff Great Shield builds are going to get with that stamina recovery speed. Oh, man. And then we saw a note on sealed spirit springs. Let's see if I could find that note. Found by the forager brood, imparting knowledge in brief. Should you chance upon a sealed spirit spring, look for stacked stones nearby. By toppling them, you may break the seal. And yet there's not one nearby that I could test that theory on. What a shame. Oh man, I want to keep going. Just want to take a little peek-see. Just a little peek-see. See what's around here. Is that a bird? That was a bird. This DLC is so fucking cool. There's so much to do. So much to see. Washington Post said it's basically like a sequel. I can see that. What am I looking at here? I haven't explored that. I have not explored that. Well, we had that was a pretty good introduction to the Shadow of the Erd Tree. And now we have this. This has to be some kind of legacy dungeon. It has to be. I can't wait to see what's inside. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what to expect. No one's told me anything. What is this place?
If you discover any more crosses, be certain to tell me. I presume you, too, are just what...
6 crosses. So we have 6 crosses to find. We found 2 so far. There's another one on the other side of whatever this bridge is. There's all of this over here. There's all this up here. Oh, man, I can't wait to see it. Oh, there's another map. So the rest of the map is all the way over here. Okay, I see that right there. That's where the map is. And before I accidentally end up triggering the final boss before I, even ready to end the DLC. uh... 75% of the original game. Really? I don't know about that. I mean, it could be possible. There's like whole areas that we like have yet to see, you know? Like there's a whole lower level too that we have yet to explore. Um I took a peek into Pause stream and caught a glimpse of what he's doing, and I'm like, oops, that's a spoiler. Not like a story spoiler, but it's one of those things where it's like, ooh, I didn't expect to see that here. I don't know what that is. I'm looking away. So we're just like, we just barely tickled the surface so far. But we ran into a little bit of a hiccup here. So we are here at the gate of whatever the hell this is. We've found our like what's the word I'm looking for? We found our compass, our trail, our track, whatever it is that we're looking for. Um like we explored this little area and it was like nothing. It was just a lot of nothing. There's things here, but it was a lot of nothing. We got our shit kicked in by a furnace. We fought one boss so far. Only one boss in everything that we've done in the past, what, 5 hours? And now we made our way to whatever this fortress is. Oh, do I like this guy's helmet? The problem is that I like this guy's helmet, but I bet the beard and the hair are a part of it because they always do that. They always make like the beard and the hair part of the helmet, and it ruins it. It always ruins it. Oh, speaking of hair, new DLC, new patch. New DLC, new patch, new hair options. Oh, I kind of like that. There you go. There's your edgy haircut. That's the one that I wanted in the beginning. I don't know. Why do I have so much back hair? Oh my god, that's not the view I expected to see. Uh, I like these new hairstyles, actually. I think they only added a few. I think that's where it ends, is right here. Let's see. Yep, that sounds about right. I wonder if the
Greetings. Are you here for spirit tuning?
no. Do you got anything to say? Oh, this is a story I forgot all about.
Well, you managed to return. You know what this means. The Earth Tree has spurned you. The fingers remain still, shaken by this turn of events. They are busy consulting the Kratos will. When they are finished, the fingers will again offer their guidance. But thousands, if not tens of thousands, of moons must first pass. No matter for me. But you, how will you ever manage the weight? My, oh my. Heavens forbid. That is not the domain of mere men. The burning of the Earth Tree is the first cardinal sin. And you say you seek the power of the Rune of Death too? The Rune of Death goes by 2 names. The other is Destined Death. The forbidden shadow plucked from the Golden Order upon its creation. Unleashing the rune now would be unthinkable. The Fingers would never permit it. Nor would the Greater Will. But here we are. The Fingers dormant, severing our link to the Greater Will. The realm and all life in ruins. Impossible events transpire beyond the ken of the Fingers. Who is to say that the cardinal sin must be cardinal forever? Go on. Finish the job. Take the course you deem most worthy. Now go forth. Let the words of the Fingers guide you.
I've mentioned this before. The only reason that she has extra dialogue I don't think I've heard, but the only reason I don't want to listen to it is because she takes forever to talk every time. Ugh. Well, let's see. There we go. Well, I guess we're going in. Chris, you should know better than to be subscribing, considering that I haven't streamed in like what, 2 years. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Pumbaa, you fucker. Thank you for the raid. How was Chivalry? What the hell? Why are you playing Chivalry but not Elden Ring? I thought you quit streaming. Lies. Okay, buddy. Okay. Yes, I know the noties don't work. Nightbot doesn't work. I don't know if anything works. Hello, everyone from Pumbaa stream. I hope you enjoyed Chivalry. You sound like me. So, what the hell are you doing playing Chivalry, huh? Huh? Is there going to be an explanation about that? I've seen a funny clip of it, so I tried it. Was it everything you thought it would be? A lot of people like Chivalry, and I know one of the biggest what's the word I'm looking for? One of the biggest like selling points of Chivalry is that it is a little bit of a ridiculous game. You like it's nothing but shenanigans. You know, you can't take it seriously. That's what I know about, or how I understand it. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've never played it. It doesn't look like my kind of thing. The fighting is hard, and I love throwing chickens at people. You just love throwing your cock around, don't you, Pumbaa? What's that? Okay, buddy. uh... Oh! That's a good stretch. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. What are we at? We're at like what? 2 hours and 50 minutes? There we go. I'm gonna just notate when we found a stopping point because it'll make editing so much. When I rip this VOD, it'll make it so much easier for me to find bits and pieces. Instead of like cutting out a whole like who knows how long VOD, I can break it up into little segments here. We didn't make too much progress, but we found a really good introduction to the Shadow of the Erd Tree. And I think beating up that iron golem or whatever the hell that was, I think that was the furnace golem is what it's called. I think beating up on the furnace golem is a good transition point. So we'll I'll just make little random notes here and there of stopping points. Make my life so much easier. Been missing since birth? Okay, welcome back. Oh man. I'm gonna have to go back and see what the hell you were doing in Chivalry. I'm actually gonna have to go back and see what the hell you were doing in Chivalry because you're on there for a while. How long was your stream? That was like what, a 6-hour stream? Audio for portions of this video has been muted as it appears to contain copyrighted content owned or controlled by a third party. Thanks, Pumbaa. That's your Apex stream. What the hell? Where's Chivalry? Why is it not up here? It literally doesn't show that you were just streaming Chivalry. What the hell, Twitch? I gotta publish. You have to publish the VOD? That's a thing you have to do now? It doesn't just automatically save? What the hell? That's so weird. I gotta remember to do that. Well, I mean, I already know I have to do that. I'm gonna highlight everything. I'm gonna highlight this whole damn playthrough. Are you fucking kidding me? Had more fun on that game than Apex, that's for sure. I don't blame you. I gotta publish. Oh boy, hold on. Let's see this clip. Let's see what this is. Let's see. Hold on. We gotta adjust some volume here. That's not what I want to hear. Your actual genuine reaction. I don't think I've ever seen you react like that in a video game ever. That is hysterical. I'm surprised you weren't the one that tried to blow that up. Oh, that is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh, big shout outs to Becky for clipping that. That's hysterical. Oh man, that's a fucking highlight reel for sure. I expect to see a YouTube montage of your Chivalry explorations. Oh. This place is beautiful. I wonder if... Oh, you know what? I'm not going to talk too much. I'm still going to take a little... I'm still calling it a little bit of a break. I don't want to talk too much about all the shit going through my head right now. Redmane Freya is her name. Redmane Freya and Hornsent? What did we... What did we find? You know, I wanted to actually go through and like, you know what? Here, I'm gonna just make my life a lot easier. Guarded damage negation. That's cool. Uh, Wait a minute. Order of acquisition. Oh, ascending or descending. How is the Dragon Communion Seal the second weapon I found? Wait, that's not right. Okay, anyway. Oh, you know what? It's probably adjusting all of my stuff because of the because of my current playthrough. So my inventory, what it's showing me is actually somewhat adjusted. Um because of my current playthrough, and I'm refinding items again. That makes a lot more sense. Let's see. An imitation of the esoteric technique of the horned warriors. That's not what it was. Favorite of those who lost themselves utterly in their lord's war, capable of performing powerful charged attacks. What was the item that I found? Oh, everything's set to order of acquisition. But not everything is sent to descending. Oh, is it gonna keep the important stuff like nearby? Okay. Temporarily boost item discovery can also be sold for a high price. These trinkets were once symbolic of a society's upper echelons. Oh, I don't want to go through my inventory yet either. You know, I don't want to like start. You should try it one day. It's actually decent. You know what? Maybe that might be a thing I do. That might be a thing I do. I might humor you one of these days and try out chivalry. That would be priceless. I couldn't even begin to imagine the shit we would get into. That sounds like a terrible idea. Squat up, squat up. What the hell is that person wearing? What the hell is on that person's head? Oh, that's a spoiler and a half. Uh how excited for you? Um if you've heard the noises that I made earlier, I think that would give you a better idea of how excited I am. It didn't set in at first, as I was like, I kind of sat down for a minute when I started stream just to kind of like chat and just kind of like feel prepared, you know, just kind of catch up and all that stuff. Give Chris time to show up. um, but it didn't set in until we walked out, until we made it to like, until what's the word I'm looking for? And it didn't set in until we saw this view right here. That's when it set in. We literally spent the last like actual 2.5 hours of the stream like just exploring. That is as far as we have made it. We just went from all of here. We spent like maybe 15 minutes getting our ass handed to us by the first boss, which was an optional boss, by the way. And yeah, that was it. We just wandered around here, just walked around, took in the view, looked at all of the places that we could see that we know we can go to, because this is huge. Like when they said it was gonna be big, like content filled, I didn't expect it to be like this. Like this isn't even the half of it. I wouldn't be surprised if that there's a bridge right there. That forest all the way over there, that is something we get to go see. We get to go see that. We get to go see that. We get to fucking there's a castle up above on the other side of this cliff. That's the first thing we saw when we got here. There's a lot to explore and like every now and again I get small little like chills in my blood that is could be that it's just pure excitement. I remember I came into the Souls train late. Are all of our friends gone? Okay, no, good. I still have the immersion. I came into the Souls train late. Demon Souls came out in 2009. I didn't play it until like 2014, I think, 2016, when Dark Souls 3 came out. Um, I didn't play Dark Souls 1 till 2013, which would have been not the year after it would have not the year after I graduated, but the year after my freshman year of uni. So that's when that's when I first played Dark Souls, and I didn't beat it until several months after that. Several months after that. And then Dark Souls 2 came out, and I jumped in on that. So around 2014 was when I actually started getting into the Souls games. So I never got to experience them like in full. You know, when they're full of life, when everything is new and everyone's gathering around and all that stuff. Dark Souls 2 I got to jump in on a little bit, but I didn't play it until maybe a couple months after release, I think. Um, Dark Souls 3 I played day 1. Actually, I think I had to play the day after because I had work. I think I played Dark Souls 3 the day after because of work. But I got to experience Dark Souls 3 and its DLCs as they came out. It does not compare to this. Elden Ring is such a unique experience in and of itself. Like it dwarfs any of the experiences of the other Souls games, and I do not like I will not hold back on that sentiment. This is something else entirely. Not only is just the art does not only is everything leveled up from like attack animations. Like, there has never been a weapon that looked like this. I might switch those onto my raptor claws. That weapon art. Oh, I like the way it looks on my character. These claws right here. I like the way it looks. But I might switch back to the raptor talons because that drives me up the wall. I wish they would. I actually kind of wish they would fix that. But yeah, from like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. The excitement is beyond real, absolutely beyond real. Did we go over there? Did we see any of that? I don't remember. And I like knowing more enough about the story that I can actually enjoy what it is we're going to be experiencing, because that's half the fun is uncovering the story that we're about to go under. Exploration, the combat. The only thing that disappoints me is that we haven't been invaded yet because everyone's too busy playing the DLC. Everyone's too busy with the DLC, so it's just one of those things where it's like, we're going to be in on this alone. I'm sure by the next time we play, everyone would have already beaten it and found their weapon and remade their whole build entirely, and then we'll start getting invaded. But I think day 1 is going to be rather quiet. I'm okay with that. I can live with that. Excited like a fat kid buying cake? More so. You know what else drives us up the wall? KT. Oh, KT. I worry about him sometimes. Oh, great, now I am a raider again. I love how Apollo could just talk for hours. I don't know how to talk for hours. I don't know how people get this idea. I don't know how to talk. I'm actually a very quiet person. I don't know how to talk. But, that was one of my biggest worries starting the YouTube thing is like, I'm actually just a very quiet person. I don't know how to talk. I don't know what to say. A lot of the times when I'm playing a fucking video game, it's just like, oh, what's this? Oh, interesting. I see. That's about the breadth of my dialogue when I play a video game, and that's all in my head. I don't speak. You're not a very quiet person on stream. It's called an entertaining personality, okay? Or an entertainment personality, I should say. I'm back. How are you feeling? So, Luna, you were talking about a tick giving you Lyme disease. How long ago was that? Are you just now recovering? I don't think any of us are quiet on stream. If any of us were quiet on stream, we wouldn't be here. Becky needs a podcast. Pumbaa needs a podcast. Apparently, I need a podcast. I don't know about a podcast. I thought of it. I thought of it. It wouldn't. I wouldn't know what to do, but I don't know. I did put some thought in the idea, and I was like, oh no. Okay, buddy. I wouldn't say entertaining. Wow. 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 That's fucked up. We need to get someone affiliate again. One, you know what, Pumbaa? I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said, you know what? We should try to get someone affiliated to get someone to hit Twitch affiliate again. I know the perfect person. I actually want. I'll talk about it some other time with everyone, but I think I know the perfect person that we should try to get affiliated. But we can't do it yet. We can't get them affiliated yet until August. So come August, I'm gonna hit up all of you, and I'm gonna send y'all a message, and we're gonna try to help. Why August? There's a very specific reason for it. Actually, there's a very specific reason for it. I'll actually just whisper it to you, Pumbaa. I'm not gonna like. I don't want to out anyone. But there's a very specific reason why we have to wait till August. Also, hello, Dobbs. Hello. How are you? Welcome to the Shadow Realm. $5 and you can have them as well. Apollo just sent me feet pics. Okay. $5? I ain't that cheap, motherfucker. Whispering sweet nothings in his ear. Let me see. Okay, let's fix my earbuds again because I don't like the noise canceling setting. It makes my voice sound weird. Got bit like a month and a half ago by something. Don't know what it was. Started showing symptoms of Lyme, but just figured it was my body being silly goofy. Okay. Don't make me laugh. Podcast just tells jokes all day. Just had it confirmed today and got put on antibiotics for it. It's been like 6 weeks. You've been dealing with it for 6 weeks. Is that because of your condition? Like, does it make shit like that? Because I had to do a quick search on Lyme disease. I know it's not fun, but I also know it's not permanent. That was my biggest worry. I had to double check and make sure it wasn't permanent. But I saw something that says it maybe like when treated, it'll last like 2 weeks if treated properly and promptly. Perishing in bed for a month. That's no fucking fun, Becky. I'm sorry. Or Luna, sorry. I was reading a message from Becky as I was scrolling down and responding to you. I can send you pictures of the fucking lesions that doctors just tried to say were bug bites if you want. Do it, you won't. That's horrible. Oh god, I couldn't. I don't even know what Lyme disease would like feel like. Ugh. This can't be the Shadow Realm. I followed the light. I am in and out with some work calls though, but definitely loitering in here every chance I get. Hope you've been well, Apollo. I hope you've been well too, Dobbs. I hope you enjoyed Final Fantasy. I know you did a lot of that. I don't know if I think I don't remember what the last thing I saw you playing was. I think I saw you playing Stellar Blade. Maybe I could be wrong about that. I think I've seen you play Stellar Blade, which I've heard good things about. The combat looks really fun in Stellar Blade. I don't know if that's a game I might actually play. I think if I were going to play Stellar Blade, I'd want to play like Devil May Cry first, just to kind of like get a feel for that kind of combat, you know? I'd rather buy a coffee for $5. I'd rather buy a coffee for $2. All donations go to his OnlyFans. Whose OnlyFans? Mine or Pumbaa's? I want to get Stellar Blade as well. Box, you're married. You can't play Stellar Blade. uh... What the hell is that? Hold on. I can't. My computer's like 5 feet away from my face. What am I looking at here? Feels like a really bad flu on top of higher heart rate and dizziness. Ugh, that does not sound fun. Apollo Easy Ring. Use code word Apollo Smells for 25% off. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I hate you so much, Pumbaa. I might, you know what? I might make that my OnlyFans, and I'm just out of spite. I don't know what I'd sell on there, but I just might. Those pics were before it got bad. Oh, yikes. I'm so glad I looked at this box. Thank you again. I just saw your message on Discord. 5 times the size of the ones on your arms? Holy fuck. Oh my god. Have you checked your house for like bed bugs or anything? I know it's not like, like a thing or any. I know it's not like, what's the word I'm looking for? I know these aren't bed bug bites because obviously I don't know if bed bugs have like Lyme disease. Can't bed bugs carry Lyme disease? I don't know. You might need to get your place fumigated. That's bad. Have you been on a trip anywhere recently? Like, that's a lot. A fat person was selling himself in a tiny car for $20 a pop, made thousands from it because the posts were locked. I thought about like all the weird stuff that you could sell on OnlyFans because like that's the thing with OnlyFans is that it's a way for content creators to be more personal with their content, and it's just uncensored. That's the only thing is that it's uncensored. You could sell whatever you want on there. It doesn't have to be sexual in nature. Literally, you could just you could be a vlogger and just put a paywall behind all your content on OnlyFans, and people can still buy it and have access to it. Like, OnlyFans has this weird rap because of the fact that it's uncensored content, but you could literally sell anything on there. I could take pictures of every toilet that I see across the continental America and put it on OnlyFans and make money off of that. And there would not be a single person in the picture. Ticks and mosquitoes, from what I know, can carry. I know mosquitoes do it. I knew ticks do, but I don't know. I guess we don't get a lot of ticks in Arizona. You think that's a lot? I had over 40 of them. 40? Oh my god. Oh. That's miserable. Holy fuck, Luna. I hope you get over it soon. Like, actually. I couldn't imagine what that would be like. That sounds awful. I would definitely, like, eat a little, like, better to help your body. Like, some things to kind of, like, immune boosting things like greens, maybe some fruit for sugar. I know there's a fruit. I don't remember what fruit it is, but there's actually a fruit that you can eat that kind of, like, helps with your heart rate. Definitely a lot of water. I've been eating well, good. I'm just making sure you're taking care of yourself, damn it. Should make one for my fishing trips. Oh my god, this thing was huge. How did I fit it in there? Oh my, get out. Fucking get out of here. Oh my god. Pooh's gonna get me fucking canceled from Twitch. Uncensored landscape photography. Landscape. That's what she said. Oh my gosh. Oh. What is... Oh my gosh. You know what? Give me like 5 minutes here. Pumbaa, thank you so much for the raid, and thank you again for hanging out and stopping in and all that stuff. It's currently 2:30 in the morning. Yeah, I bet. Night, everyone. Thanks again, Pumbaa. It's always good to see you. Fucker. One of the things I hate about earbuds is how self-conscious I feel about what's the word I'm looking for? About how often I clean my ears. uh it's it's more than you'd think but less than you'd hope. I think that's the best way to put it. I think about it all the time, but thinking and doing are two different things. So that's I took my earbuds out to give my ears a break since they keep popping out of my ears anyway. And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh my god." So, I had to take care of that real quick. There's your TMI for the day. Look at all that Elden Ring all over my follow channels feed. And then somewhere in there, there's Apex Legends and old school RuneScape and Dead by Daylight. Why is not everyone on the planet playing Elden Ring? Ugh. Also, in the middle of this, I quit both jobs because either way, I was probably gonna get fired. Why would you get fired? That's awful. Oh my gosh. I don't know why you get fired. Elden Ring is hard and makes me hard. You and me both. Anyway. Because I missed a lot of days. We had this person when I worked at my gas station. We had this person who also had some medical complications. And there was like a good solid month-long period where she just never showed up for any of her shifts. And eventually she just like stopped showing up. We just stopped trying to call her and she just never showed up, you know? It's one of those things that's like, hey, are you coming back to work? Or do you plan on coming back to work soon? Like, we asked that for a while, and then after a while there was like no response, so we were just like, okay. It sucked for me because I was the one that had to cover her shifts. That blew. But that was just one of those things. We didn't really fire her. She just stopped showing up to work. So we just kind of wrote her off the schedule, you know? Or that's what the management did. So I feel like Getting fired from, I don't know, we live in the United States, you get fired for breathing weird. I really like these claws. I like the moveset too. Can I buff them? I can infuse them. Ooh. That's a cool looking build. I kind of like that. I did like this weird backstep before, and I don't know how I did it. I don't like that jumping attack. I wonder if that first hit actually connects. How do I fix this again? Ashes of War. There we go. Does infusing it with blood give it arcane scaling? It does. I think that's the only reason why I get some damage out of it is because of the arcane scaling. Where are my raptor talons? Hello? Hello? Whoa, would have been around here. I think? There we go. 1 point of damage more because of my dexterity. 1 point of damage more because these scale with dexterity. But, so it's an E in strength, a B in dexterity, and a D in arcane. But this actually has a D in dexterity. So if I actually put some points into my strength, which I have 7 levels to go. So let's see, 7 levels to go. I can put 1 point into vigor, that puts me at 194. I can put 3 into strength, which puts me at 197. I could actually potentially outdamage the raptor talons just with 25 strength alone and 55 dexterity. And then I'd have 65 in vigor, and then I could put the last 3 levels into mind, which puts me at 23, which gives me, I think, 129 FP or 131. I don't remember. I'm still missing a talisman too, which is actually going to boost my dexterity when I find it. But we're not going to see that one for a while. We're not going to see that talisman for a while. Oh, speaking of. Let's see. All right. Otherwise, life has been going fine. I'm going to breathe weird at work next time and see if they keep me on. Make sure you do it right in your boss's ear. Just like as you're walking past your supervisor, just be like, and just walk away. Don't blink, don't look back, don't do nothing. No reaction. Finally gotten a decent partner for once in my life, and my meds have been working good. That's good. Really loud gasping noises randomly at work. Okay, I feel like shots were just fired at me, but and I don't appreciate it. I just realized something. I have to look at something. Wait, is today Friday or is today Friday? Today's Friday, not Saturday, right? Okay, today's Friday. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. I was gonna say I was supposed to go to like a show, but it's not until tomorrow. At 7:30. Show at 8. I think that would mean we'd miss the first two opening bands if she actually goes to work tomorrow. Anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. I just realized my mic was on. Oops. Oh. Oh. Get a good stretch in. At the place where I work at now, we actually like so we have like our breaks. We have like 15 we have like a 15-minute paid break, a 30-minute lunch, another 15 and like we have like three 15-minute paid breaks and a 30-minute unpaid lunch. And after every break, we actually come back and we stretch before we start doing anything for like 5 minutes. They're like really big on it. They're like really big that you like stretch properly. Um which is kind of interesting. It's a really different work environment than anything I've ever like thought I would ever experience in my life when it comes to like work life. Like it's not an office job. I work in a manufacturing place like facility. But they're like it's like probably the chillest job I've ever worked in my life. I thought it was gonna be hard because you're like you're doing measurements down to the millimeter, but it's actually not that bad. Imagine having breaks at work. I know it's nice. Actually, everyone should work at a place. Everyone should work at a place where they get fucking 15-minute breaks. And like my shifts are 10 hours like my shifts are 10 hours. I get back at like what? I get back home at like 2 o'clock in the morning. So it's just it's like it's not bad. It's not a bad shift. I work Monday through Friday. Am I working in machining now? No. So I don't work in with machines. I work with gore. I can't actually talk about too much about what I do there, but yeah, I work at Gore. Um, we make a. Hold on, let me see. So I make medical devices for people. I think there's a stipulation though. I can't talk about what I make. I can't talk about anything that you can't see on the website. So let's see. Yeah. So I can't tell you what I make. I can't tell you how it's made, but I can tell you that I make medical devices for gore. Um, and that's pretty much it. It's not too bad. It's actually not that bad. It's like it's not what you would expect it to be. Like WL Gore. I don't know if Gore-Tex is that. Less gory. It's actually not as gory as you'd think, believe it or not. It's an interesting job. It blows my mind how quickly 10 hours goes by. I actually kind of like it. But I don't know if it's something that I'd make a permanent thing. I like it. It's not bad, but I see it as kind of one of those things where it's like I'm here now, it pays well, but it's oh my god. Hold on. Where did this fog come from? Hold on, we can't have that. If it allows you to get where you want, that's what's important. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to learn how to better manage my time. Like on my lunch breaks, I didn't get a. Did I get a chance to do it yesterday? I don't think I got a chance to do it yesterday. What did I do on my lunch break? Oh, I went to the gas station to get lunch actually. Um, but like I have like a 30-minute lunch, and then we have a break right after lunch. So that's like I could use that time to actually be productive in some manner or way. Like maybe I can put on a show or something. I could start watching TV again. I can get back on my classes when I can. For my certificate, I can actually do editing. I could spend 45 minutes working on editing. You know, there's a lot that I can do. I just need to like be in the mindset of like actually doing something because it's hard for me to I get distracted easily. I get distracted so easily. It's actually kind of sad. Um Not in like the ooh squirrel kind of way, but it's like I sit down and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna open up Instagram for like 30 seconds, and then I'm scrolling. I'm gonna open up Twitter for 30 seconds, scrolling. So next thing I know, like 15 minutes has already gone by, and I'm like, fuck. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. I'm sorry. You weren't invited. You're in the box. Of course you're in the fucking box. Fucker. Where'd you go? Get out of my box. Oh. One of the things I'm not excited for. So winter, one of the things the thing I wasn't excited for about winter was the electricity bill. That was miserable. $300 a month. Fuck that. Now that it's summertime, the thing I'm not excited for is that the area that I lived in gets heavily infested with spiders, and it's like I got home last night and I was just getting ready for bed. I was just getting ready to go to my room, and I see like a pretty decent sized one just chilling on the wall in the hallway, and I'm like, ugh. So I had to take care of that. I cleaned out around the house on the outside, like I cleaned up all the cobwebs because we get orb weavers. We get orb weavers, so like there's some pretty gnarly webs around here, and I cleaned them all up. 2 days later, already back. When we first moved in, one of the first things we saw when we opened the windows one night was this fat fucking orb weaver on the outside of the house just chilling outside the window. So it's spider season. They're everywhere. Just the other day, I got a bunch of daddy long legs in like you know, I'm talking about spiders. I think I see one right now. There's like a bunch of them in the corner of my room in the ceiling. I just got one right above my door, my bedroom door. There was one scurrying across the floor. And it's not like I cleaned. I spent all day yesterday cleaning, so the place isn't dirty. This area that I lived in just gets infested. I've heard of stories of like on this particular street, um, there'll be like a migration of tarantulas, and they'll just be wandering across the street, like down the street. They'll just be wandering. So I have to. I don't. I hope the spray that I have works, but I need to spray my house. Migration of tarantulas is my new hardcore band. Uh, that's too funny. God, let me think. Hold on. The uh the the uh the debut album Webs of Deceit. I hate spiders so much. It depends. They don't bother me as much as they used to, but when they catch me by surprise, I don't like it. I don't like when spiders catch me by surprise. Okay. Oh, L. Oh. How to take a phone call. I lost my train of thought. I know we were talking about spiders. But yeah, it gets pretty bad here. I just hope my spider spray works. Oh, oh boy. I have to wait to see if I get a message here. If I don't, I'm gonna have to make another phone call in a little bit to get some things set up. Take a trip to the. It's not a water park. What's it called? We call it the Aquaplex. It's like a gym, but they have a big old like pool, I guess, with a water slide in it. And a lazy river. I think it has a lazy river. I haven't been there in a while. It used to have a lazy river. It's not a very big building either, but the slide was super fun. I remember when it was first being built, everyone was really excited about the slide. Like, oh my god, we finally got a water slide.